Thank you, Chair Witt, and members of the committee. For the record, I'm Pam Marsh. I'm the House Representative for District 5, which is Southern Jackson County. Representative Helm has done all the hard work on this bill, but I certainly want to be here to support him in this. I hope that some of you have heard about the Cascade-Siskiyou National Monument. If not, it's the only monument in the nation that was established to protect biodiversity, and it's in my district. It turns out that the convergence of multiple mountain ranges brings together an extraordinary array of flora and fauna and interconnecting ecosystems, a diverse bioscape that truly rivals anything in the world. A few years ago, the monument was expanded to respond to climate change. As temperatures fluctuate and water is harder to find, creatures need to be able to move to higher elevations and different landscapes. We had to grow the monument in order to maintain habitat and enable plants and animals to shift. But climate change isn't the only threat to wildlife in our monument. You probably traveled the I-5 freeway through Southern Oregon and on to California. What you might not have realized in the process of doing that is that the highway bisects the monument and an extensive ecoregion. The result limits migration and pits wild creatures against trucks and automobiles. And that's why I am so excited about House Bill 2834 and grateful to Rep. Helm for bringing it forward. Because all over the state, we have wild places that are intersected by roads and highways. The most obvious outcomes of that mismatch are collisions that endanger people and maim or kill animals. But there's another, even more subtle result of those concrete barriers, and that is an interruption of the natural habitat. And that interruption stresses species and leads over time to a decline in numbers and in diversity. The Wildlife Corridor and Safe Road Crossing Act takes the first critical step to figure out how to protect motorists and ensure ecosystem resilience. Landscape corridors and hydrological connectivity decrease conflict between people and wildlife. They also help us minimize the loss, degradation, fragmentation, and obstruction of natural habitats from the pressure of encroachment and climate change. Someday, I like to imagine the state of Oregon that's crisscrossed by wildlife corridors that help creatures safely navigate our man-made obstacles. In the meantime, in the mountains of Southern Oregon, elk, deer, pikas, Pacific fishers, bears, and these days, even the occasional wolf will have to continue to make mad dashes across the freeway in search of new homes. Thank you so much for considering this legislation.
Thank you very much.